conduct of a Toastmasters meeting. Please be advised that this meeting is being recorded and that it may not be possible to pause the recording. Now, there are certain rules to be followed by each one of you. For the audience, please be advised that any behavior that disturbs the flow of the meeting will result in removal from the meeting room without any warning. Please ensure that your noise making devices are either switched off or on silent mode. Please speak responsibly on religion, sex, and politics in your speeches. As far as possible, please keep your videos on, audio off, and applause flowing throughout. Be the kind of audience for others you would like to have for yourself. Now, certain rules for role players. TMOD, TTM, and General Evaluator. Please ensure a smart audio and video check before handing over to respective role players. Role players, please rename yourself as the role you're playing, your name, and the name of your club if you're from a different club. Please equate yourself with the role of the timer. The timer will use background change or screen sharing to indicate time using one of three cards. Green means that you have reached the minimum qualifying time. Yellow indicates that it is a good time to start concluding. Red specifies that you have 30 seconds more or you will be disqualified. Individual session timings will be explained in due time by our timers. Now, certain rules for each one of you. We encourage you to use the Zoom emoticons generously to encourage role players. We sincerely request you not to send chat messages to everyone. And polls will be launched after each section and they will be closed after 30 seconds. So do vote for the favorite role player you want to. Now, this is high time to introduce the presiding officer for today, who is Ravi Bhardwaj. Toastmaster Ravi is a certified yoga teacher who loves sharing his knowledge. He is passionate about chess and joined Toastmasters to enhance his public speaking skills and connect with a vibrant network. He is our outgoing VPPR who has apparently pushed the standards so high for each one of us. Ravi, I've known you as a person who have always pushed himself out of his comfort zone, and we really this is so much, and this is something which I learn from you. Now let's give the stage to Toastmaster Ravi. Over to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mega. Uh, can means I'm hearing my voice twice. Is there any means is
Now
there any
it's
technical
okay.
issue? Okay.
Now it's
So
coming properly.
hello guys. So I am Ravi Bhardwaj, presiding officer of this meeting. We are at the last days of New Year. And New Year, what New Year means to you? For me, a New Year means a new beginning, a new opportunity to learn new things, to know what has happened in past 1 year, to analyze it, to sit back and figure it out at my personal level that what I have done in this 1 year. Professional level that the last 1 year, how I grown up in this 1 year, and all about relationship and other factors also. So New Year, I believe for you also is a new beginning. And with that new beginning, I welcome you to our Turning Point Toastmaster meeting. This Toastmaster meeting is not just a public speaking platform. It is a platform who has created a lot of leaders like you. He gives this platform give you the opportunity to have a feedback of what you are doing in public speaking and to improve your communication skills. So I invite you all for this meeting and let's talk with our guest who has joined us in this meeting. So let's see. So yeah, guest Shilpa. Hi, guest. Hi, Shilpa. Are you there?
Yeah, hi, I'm there.
Can you switch on your camera also?
Yeah.
Hi, Shilpa. Can you introduce yourself and how you got to know about this meeting,
Yeah,
Toastmaster?
yeah. Hello everyone. My name is Shilpa and I'm from Mumbai. I'm working as an IT professional. And the reason I joined this Toastmaster meeting is because I wanted to enhance my communication skills. I got to know about this Toastmaster club from one Instagram page. So that's how I joined this. And this is my first meeting in this Toastmasters.
Great, Shilpa. It's means welcome to our Turning Point Toastmaster meeting, and I hope we will give you that experience that you will become the member of our Turning Point Toastmaster, and you will learn a lot, and we will learn a lot from you also. So let's go for another guest. Uh, Samani. Samani, are you there?
Yeah, thank you,
Hi,
Ravi.
Samani.
Hi,
Thank.
good evening, everyone. I'm Somani Suvedi from Nepal, and my club is Whirling Toastmaster Club, and I'm one of the new member in my club as well. So, why I joined this Toastmaster Club because I heard about it with my friends that it is very uh, learning platform for the people like me. So I'm looking forward for my growth as well in terms of public speaking and presentation skill. That is all from my side. Thank you.
Thank you, Samani. So yeah, means I firstly appreciate your uh, the learning spirit you have, and yeah, we can see you can see that all people are here to learn from each other, and hope you will become our part of turning, and you will become a part of this club also. So welcome for the meeting. Uh, Rajendra Arora, are you there? Hi,
I'm
Rajendra.
here. My name is Rajendra Kumar Arora, and I'm coming in this club intermittently with maybe in between I'm coming and then not coming. But yes, I like this timing. I like these people of this group, and I actually joined Toastmasters at the age of 52. Now I'm crossing 55, 3 years before I joined. Now I want to join two clubs basically. So might be I will be also coming in this group as a member very soon.
Thank you, Rajendra. First of all, I appreciate your dedication that at 55 you are still have the hunger to learn, and I, means at this age I am in that mood that whether to learn or not. But at the 55 stage, means it's an inspiration for us. So hope you will become our Turning Point Toast member, and all the best to your success also.
Thank you.
Uh, uh, okay, so then this guess. Though I not consider him a guest, but I would ask Rupinder. Rupinder, are you there?
Yes, I am. Good morning, everyone. I'm
Right.
looking forward to an excellent meeting.
Sorry. Okay, maybe he's traveling. So you want to introduce yourself
Good
and
morning,
say about
everyone.
yourself.
Looking forward to a wonderful meeting.
Okay. Thanks, Rupinder. Uh, I think this is all we have right now in guest list. So, so guys, let's start with our real meeting, and we have with us the Rohan, the Rohan. It's not Rohan for me; it's the Rohan for me. So let me introduce Rohan to the meeting. Rohan is B2B sales professional who deals in food and ingredients. He is originally from Nasik, currently based in Delhi. He has a passion for traveling and playing cricket, and he is always eager to explore new opportunities and experience. With that, I invite our TMOD Rohan on the stage.
Hello, Ravi. Am I audible and visible?
Yes, you are audible
Yeah.
and you are
Thank you so
visible.
much, Ravi, for being always so gracious with your words. And good evening, fellow Toastmasters. I would like to welcome you all and dear guest. Uh, I'm Rohan, your Toastmaster of the day, and it's my absolute honor to host final meeting of 2024. As we gather one last time for this year, let's take a moment to reflect theme for tonight, which is New Year, New Me. A year brings a promise for fresh start, but does it also bring new version from us? Or do we remain same, simply setting goals without significant change? Well, tonight we'll dive into thought-provoking theme to reflect on the year gone by and look forward for year 2025. Let's make meeting engaging, insightful, and with much fun. 2024 year has been a roller coaster year, hasn't it? From personal achievements to global events, then this year has given us a lot of lessons, moments of joy too, and then perhaps a few challenges to overcome. Let's take a moment to think about our biggest learning from this year. Well, I'll start from myself. My biggest lessons from 2024 that I will not encourage instant gratification furthermore because it has given me lots of lessons. If we want to achieve anything, we need to do work consistently and work on it. So, I'd like to do quick round of sharing with you all as well. I want answer for my two simple questions. That's it. From each one of you. One lesson you learned in 2024 and one resolution or goal for 2025. Can I have a guest list or a member of Point Toastmasters who want to speak about their resolutions or lesson they have learned in 2025? You can raise hand. You can see, or maybe yeah, I have Rajinder Arora, Toastmaster Rajinder here. Can we have him on stage? Yeah.
So though the lesson which the resolution which I have taken for the next year is to be compassionate and passionate for the role which I have taken, or maybe recently I have taken that, and the the learning which I had from my this last year, which is as of now my current year, is that try to do creative job. Maybe do not indulge into routine activities. So so I will be keep on maybe learning and doing the things which are into creative kind of things. I will not be indulging myself into routine kind of activities.
Okay. That's great to hear, and I would love to encourage you all that, like Rajinder, will also do start doing creative jobs or lot will miss some routine job or other activities. We have guest Shilpa as well. She want to speak. Can we have? Can we just have Shilpa on spotlight, please? Hi, Shilpa.
So my resolution for the year 2025 is to try to be more grateful for even the smallest of things because it happens that in search of big pursuits in life, we miss the small things that are so important to us and for which we should be grateful each and every day. So that is my resolution for the year 2025. And the one thing which I learned in the year 2024 is to take small steps every day towards your goal. Generally, we focus on accomplishing big tasks, but if we don't take that first small step, then the goal would seem to be impossible to achieve. So, yes.
Thank you so much, Shilpa, for sharing such an great insights from your side. I would encourage all to adhere these to in your daily life. Dear guests and members, I will come with my questions again with you all, but we'll move forward with our meeting agenda today. So let me brief you through today's flow of the meeting. It comprises of three sections. Today, we'll start with three prepared speakers who will be evaluated with three respective speech evaluators. We then move forward to fun part of this meeting, which is table topic section. And here, guests and members are invited to stage for given topic and asked to speak on the topic for a minute or two. We then move forward a final round of the meeting, which is evaluation section, where everyone, including me, gets evaluated. The evaluation section is headed by today is our general evaluator, Toastmaster Priyanka. Priyanka is a part of Toastmasters since 6 years. She is working at she is working as an earthquake model developer with Aeon. She likes playing violin, traveling, and public speaking. And one more thing I just want to add, she is a good influencer or convincer, I can say. She have convinced me to join Toastmasters, and I am so grateful for her that it led me to take this decision. With a great rounds of applause, I would like to call Toastmaster Priyanka on virtual stage. Can we have quick audio video check?
Hello, Rohan. Thank you for bringing tears in my eyes. So such a nice and generous introduction. And it's good to bring tears, happy tears, like Rohan, in everybody's eyes. So let's try to bring such happy tears in everybody's eyes in this new year. And before that, I would like to ask a question. How about a world without mistakes? How about we would have been perfect, always been perfect? Do you think it is possible? We always want that everything which we do should be perfect. There shouldn't be any single mistake. It is impossible, we know, but our expectation is too high as a human being. In Toastmasters, we actually say, please make mistakes. Because it's every mistake you become stronger and better. That is why we have a proper or like a big session for correcting your mistakes or pointing out our mistakes. That is what we will be doing in evaluation. Today, as a general evaluator, I'll be taking care of your mistakes. Plus, I'll also help you to know where you did the best today. And I have a bunch of people to help me out to do that. And before that, I would like to read out a comment by Pinder. As long as they are husbands, there will always be mistakes. I completely agree. That's why God has made wives. Yeah. Do you agree, Megha? Yeah, definitely. Shibal. So, with that note, let's call our first tag team. That is the first timer of the day, our newest member, Toastmaster Rohit. Toastmaster Rohit, could you please share what you have for us today? What you will be doing as a timer? Yeah, and also please share your screen and let us know along with your timing report. Yeah. What are you? Rohit, you are on mute. Yes.
Yes. So, good evening, everyone.
Could you be louder, Rohit? A bit louder.
Good evening, everyone. Yes. So, As the timer today, my job is to help keep the meeting on track by timing short speeches, table topics, and evaluations. I will use the green color to show you have reached the time. You have reached the minimum time. Yellow color when you are nearing the end, and the red color when your time is up. I will share the timings after the each segment. So I will show the cards for your reference. So
Rohit, could you please share your timer cards?
yes,
And
please. Host disabled participant. Can you please enable me to share my cards? Toastmaster Priyanka, can you?
okay, Rohit, how about
Ravi,
let's take Megha, have you done that?
Ravi, can you do that? Ravi, are you there?
Okay, how about we come back to Rohit? Rohit, please, I'll come back to you again. Meanwhile, we sort out this technical issue. And now I would like to call our second auxiliary role player, that is Toastmaster Samani, who is coming all the way from WLTC. I think she is from UAE. Samani? Samani?
No, I'm from Nepal.
You're from Nepal. I'm so sorry. Yeah. So Samani, could you please introduce yourself and what you'll be doing as our counter today?
Okay, thank you, General Evaluator. Today, my role is as our counter. I'll be noting the words and sounds that are used as cross and or pause fillers by anyone who speaks. During the meeting, I'll listen to overused words such as well, but, so, and you know. I will also listen or filler sounds, including or. I'll be also note when a speaker repeats a word or phrase such as I, this means, this means. At the end of the meeting, I'll report the number of times that each speaker used this expression. Over to you, Journal Evaluator.
So thank you very much, Samani, for introducing yourself. And with that, I also have another role player, that is grammarian. Grammarian, today we have Megha Bansal. Again, Megha Bansal is our current PP. So Megha, could you please introduce yourself?
Thank you, General Evaluator. As grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all the speakers. I will listen carefully to the language usage. I will make note of the outstanding words, sayings, quotes that is being used by each one of you. And also, I'll make note of the improper language that you use in your content. As grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce the word of the day. For today's meeting, the word of the day is tabula rasa. Tabula rasa. Tabula rasa. It is a Latin phrase that means the blank slate. Explaining it, like when we are born, our minds are like a blank slate. We write things on it through our experiences and knowledge, right? So we call it the blank slate, tabula rasa. I came across this word when I was scrolling through Instagram and it really hooked me. So I thought to share it with each one of you. Like, for example, I can give you teachers always consider each student a tabula rasa. Hope you get me. A tabula rasa where teacher will fill up that brain, that slate with his or her learnings and knowledge. Second example, let's begin the new year with a tabula rasa and fill it with beautiful memories. Another example, your stomach must be a tabula rasa after 16 hours of fasting. I will share the word of the day in the chat box for each one of yours reference. I encourage each one of you to use the word of the day, and if any member uses the word of the day, I request other members to encourage him or her by giving a thumbs up. I will give my report at the end of the meeting when being called upon by the general evaluator. Over to you.
Very much, Ramirian Bekha, and always happy to see you and bringing new kind of words, introducing straight from Instagram. Thank you. And I'll definitely try to use it, and I'll encourage each and every speaker in the room to try using it, because it's really different kind of word I've never heard of. So, Rohit, are you ready?
Rinka,
Are
I'm
you
ready.
ready? Are you able to
Yes.
share a screen?
Okay. No, it's not yet enable me to share my screen. So host disabled participant use. So same thing
Could
is.
somebody?
I'm calling Ravi for that matter. I
Mm,
think he's not.
Okay.
Hello.
okay.
Ravi, please give sharing rights to Rohit.
Or could you make him co-host so that this problem won't occur for
I have
him?
already made him a co-host. Just checking again. Uh, just
He is not a co-host.
okay. So Rohit, you can check again.
Yeah, he is.
Yes, yes, okay. Yes, it is working now. Yes,
Yes.
yes. So good evening, everyone. As the timer of the today's, as the timer today's, my job is to help keep the meeting on track by the timings or speeches, evaluations, and table topics, right? So I will use the green color for to show you have reached the minimum time limit. So for yellow color, when you are nearing the end of the speech or topic. For red color, when your time is up, I will share the red color. So that is my flags, like green color, yellow color, and red color. That's all from my side.
Thank you, Rohit, for introducing the cards. So, guys, please know these are the cards. And in addition to that, I'd like to share that for prepared speeches, we'll have 5 to 7 minutes generally. And in case of table topics, 1 to 2 minutes you can speak. At 1 minute, you'll see the green card. At 1.5 minutes, you'll see the yellow card. And at 2 minutes, you'll see the red card. And in case of evaluation, at 1 minute, at two, that is 2 to 3 minutes. At 2 minutes, you'll see the green card. 2.5 minutes, you'll see the yellow card, and third minute, you'll see the red card. The red card means you have to wrap up your speech and conclude it. So with that, I have just not enough. I have few more role players which will be helping me. That is the evaluators of my speeches today. Megha Bansal, who's coming from FTMC. We have Tamanna Gupta, and we also have Abhijit Roy. We have these three evaluators for evaluating our speeches. And with that, I conclude the introduction of the general evaluation. Stay tuned, and I'll hand over the stage to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Rohit. Sorry, Toastmaster Rohan. Yeah, over to you, Rohan.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Priyanka, for explaining your roles. Let's start with most awaited segment, which is prepared speeches. Tonight we have three prepared speakers who will inspire us, inform their stories, and entertain us. Let's begin the prepared speeches section with the tabula rasa and fill it with their beautiful stories. Now let's get started introducing our first speaker of the day, Toastmaster Aina Gupta. She is going to be our VP Education for next term. So I would like to congratulate her and my best wishes for us for next speech. Before I bring Aina on virtual stage, I would like to bring her speech evaluator Toastmaster Mega to read out her speech objective. Can we have quick audio check, Toastmaster Mega?
Yeah. Is it audible?
Yes, it is audible. Over to you.
Yeah. Thank you so much. So today I would be evaluating the speech by Toastmaster Aina Gupta, and her speech title is The Smiling Strategy. The purpose for this particular speech is she wants to learn about different communication styles, and she wants to also identify what's her primary communication style. And the purpose of this speech is primarily to share the impact of basically her communication style with others. So let's see how Aina is communicating with all of us the smiling strategy. So, Toastmaster Aina, smiling strategy.
Yeah, thank you so much for briefing us out, Toastmaster Mega. Folks, Let's welcome Toastmaster Aina on virtual stage with a huge round of applause. Let's have a quick audio video check. Toastmaster Aina, you are visible.
Toastmaster,
Can you?
Toastmaster Rohan, am I audible? Am I visible?
Yes, yes, you are audible and visible. Toastmaster Aina, the smiling strategy, the smiling strategy. Toastmasters Aina, stage is yours.
A few years ago, I had to go to an event, and as soon as I stepped in, I was met with a sea of people. There were so many of them. I was so nervous, and I could feel my heart pounding in my chest, and there was no smile on my face. I was convinced everybody would see how anxious I was. I stuck there for a couple of minutes, but then I used the classic excuse. I've got a terrible headache and I need to leave. So I left. But over time, I had to get better at it. I had to talk to people. Why? Because my career depends on communication. If I couldn't connect with people or couldn't speak confidently, how would I give presentations or teach? So I had to do it. I didn't have any choice. In the beginning, when I would talk to people, I would simply nod to everything they said, be it anything, pretending that I was actively listening, but in reality, I was just lost in my thoughts in my head. But soon I realized that people loves to talk when they feel heard. Every morning before my lectures, I have a cup of coffee with a very dear friend of mine who is absolutely fabulous at his job. He is someone who talks to everyone at work, but he is not particularly close to any one of them. But with me, we simply enjoy our coffee together. And guess what? He does most of the talking. He talks about his life, his wishes, his desires, his work, all with a big smile on his face. One day, he mockingly said, I don't know why, but I talk to you. I share everything with you. He didn't know, but I knew. He talks because I listen. Whenever he talks, I'm actively listening to him. I'm not distracted or lost in my thoughts, but I'm paying attention to him. I'm engaged and I am smiling, making that old man proud who said, God gave us 2 ears, but one mouth. Be an active listener. The best conversationalists do not make themselves the center of attention, but they make the other person feel as if they are the most interesting person in the room. In my teaching journey, I have learned that students, they never want to study. Trust me, I know. And then there are days where I don't want to teach. Spoiler alert, I never want to teach. I just have to because this is part of my job. And then there are days when everything would just click. And instead of studying, we would end up playing games or chatting. Students, they share so much. When I ask a simple, open ended question like, what did you do over the weekend? The difference between how was your weekend and what did you do over the weekend is huge. The stories, the smiles, the laughter, it's all magic. By the end of the lecture, everybody is smiling and giggling and just engaged in the most fun conversations. And it all started with one small change that I made in my question. Funny, right? I remember my first offline meeting in one of the Toastmasters club, where I ended up chatting with a member of the club for approximately 5 to 10 minutes. Later on, we realized that we went to the same school. Then we talked for more 5 minutes and we end up reminiscing about our school teachers and laughing like two small kids. Whenever we meet today, we joke around, we play games, we relive our school memories, we sing our school song, and smile like idiots because we know we have made a friend for life, a friend who is just a call away. So, small talks are powerful, and the mathematician inside me is obligated to say, hence proved, people will not remember what your exact words were, but they will definitely remember how you made them feel after the conversation. If you show up with the right energy, listen attentively, and smile, you're good to go. There is nothing else you need to do. Research says that it is harder to make friends after you turn 25. I am the living proof that it is not. Most of my closest friends came into my life after I turned 25. And I still meet new people at work, outside work. People, they just know me. I don't know how, but they just know me. I just smile and greet. That's it. It might be difficult at first, but here is the hack. Hold your cheeks like this and pull. You will look really funny, but trust me, it will, your face muscles will stretch and the tension will decrease. And as a result, it will be easier for you to smile. It worked for me. Why don't you give it a try? If you have to take one thing from today, just take this, the common thread in all these stories. Smile. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to say a word. Just flash a smile and you're good to go. Remember, it is a curve that sets everything straight. Thank you and over to you, Toastmaster Rohan.
Thank you so much, Aina, for such an riveting speech, and it was insightful. Like, I would like to encourage you all to use this smiling strategy in your daily life, and we'll just take 1 minute. Let's take a 1 minute to write feedback for Toastmaster Aina about her speech. You can write feedback to her in her for personal chats. Uh, Toastmaster Rohit, please show one red card after 1 minute, please. Thank you so much, Ravi, for sharing your screen. Now, let's get started by introducing our second speaker of the day, who is a avid fitness enthusiast, none other than Toastmaster Priyesh. Before I bring Toastmaster Priyesh on virtual stage, I would like to call his speech evaluator, Toastmaster Tamanna Gupta, to read out his speech objectives. Can we have Toastmaster Tamanna on virtual stage, please? Quick audio video check.
Hello, Toastmaster Rohan. Am I audible and visible?
Yes, you are audible and visible. Over to you, Toastmaster Tamanna.
So I'm really honored to evaluate Priyesh's speech. Priyesh will be giving his speech with respect to Level 2 project Introduction to Toastmasters Mentoring. His purpose of this project is to clearly define how Toastmasters visualize mentoring, and the purpose of his speech is to share some previous experience as a student. So the title of the speech is The Guiding Hands. Timer, please note the time. Timing is between 5 to 7 minutes. So wish you all the very best, Priyesh. I will be filling the tabula rasa of Priyesh and share my evaluation when it will be called upon.
Thank you, Tamanna, for reading out Toastmaster Priyesh objectives. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Toastmaster Priyesh on virtual stage with a huge round of applause, please. Let's have a quick audio video check, Toastmaster Priyesh.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible and visible too. Toastmaster Priyesh, the guiding hands. The guiding hands, Toastmaster Priyesh.
Thanks a lot, Rohan. So, good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. My topic today is about mentorship. So, what is a mentor? A mentor is often defined as an experienced or trusted advisor to you, someone who provides you with guidance, motivation, and support while being a role model for you. And while I reflected on this question, I realized that so I was surprising. And like while I had a lot of people privilege of learning from a lot of exceptional individuals, I couldn't pinpoint to like one single person who has consistently guided me throughout life. And at first I felt like this might be a gap on my part, but then I expanded my definition of mentorship. I began to see mentorship not just as like one person's influence, but as a collection of experiences, relationships, and lessons that has shaped me over time. For me, mentorship has come from people I've worked with, the challenges I have faced, and the opportunities that I have embraced. And tonight, I would like to share how this expanded definition has guided me, my journey, both personally and professionally. Starting out with my first experience in the corporate sector, like when I completed my undergrad, I just joined EXL Services, which was an analytics consulting firm. I was just a student back, like I just transitioned from student, and like I didn't knew anything about the corporate role, and I joined a project, and I didn't know the tools. They were working on SaaS. I don't know how to use the tool. I don't know how to deal with clients and anything. So I'll just go one of my alums, and whenever I get anything from manager, I'll go to my alum, understand his course, and ask like a dozen of questions to him, and then like work on the project. And that's how I started working, because from like someone who doesn't know anything about the whole project, the tools, or anything like that. And I also remember when I had to like email clients, I'll create a draft and I'll send it to my alum, and he will like highlight on yellows and how what you have to improve, how you have to phrase, and how you can update things. And that's how I learned to email writing. This is like way before like you had ChatGPT. And it was not for him, I would not be able to learn and transition into corporate and become a professional like him. And like one particular incident like I really admired about was when I was like when we had a client meetings and I was not able to complete my deliverable. Malalam just combined few slides in an hour and he gave a wonderful presentation, and I was not really sure how he did it, how comfortable he was communicating with new clients, new people, and he could give a fabulous speech. And that is the one incident that triggered me that I want to inculcate that skill in myself as well, and learn from experienced professionals. And that's why I joined Toastmaster. My first visit to Toastmaster was like around 5 years ago, and back in 2019 when we still used to have in-person meetings. I I visited Turning Point Toastmaster as a guest, and I also had the opportunity to give my first table topic. And I remember, if I remember correctly, for the first 15 to 20 seconds, I was like completely blank. I'm not sure what I have to speak about. And then I spoke for like 30 seconds something, and I went silent again. I was like, okay, thank you. That's all. That's done. I can't go back. And even I've had like not given a good speech or something like that. I remember like Rupender sir was back there, and he was like, okay, you did fine. You're good. Go on. And that was the support I got from him. And that experience like motivated me to work further on my communication skills. But it still took me like 4 or 5 years to join Turning Point Toastmaster, where back in 2023, uh, and my first mentor in Turning Point Toastmaster was Utkarsh. And I remember, since I'm like really scared of and I've used stage fright, it took me like 1 month to give my first icebreaker speech. And it would have taken like probably 1 year if Utkarsh was not pushing me, like just go and give something. And that is what and I really admire Utkarsh who's helped me who has helped and motivated me to give speeches and take up roles. And that's how and it's his mentor, like it's his skills as a mentor that has made me a better speaker than before and improved my confidence on speaking on stage. And right now, my mentor is Anand. And when I was taking role play, I can recall one incident with Anand that I had to take like Toastmaster of the Day role. And before that, I just felt like I'll just create a bunch of things on complicated topics and speak up, and that's done. But when I started communicating with Anand, I realized that this role was more about moderating and structuring the whole process of Toastmaster of the Day. And it's his guidance that's changed my perspective on that role. And on a lot of other roles that I used to participate in. And that's what has like helped me to grow in Toastmasters. To share another personal story with you would be on the personal side, back in 2022, I started my degree in US, but I had to leave it for some personal reasons. And I was really scared of coming back to US. And I remember like one phrase from my brother. He was like, there is one phrase that you should remember in every language and try to learn it, which is dekhi jayegi, which essentially means we'll figure out on the way. And that one phrase has helped me to come back to US and complete this degree today. And it is like, which I'm very proud of and happy about. And through this experience, I've realized that mentorship isn't confined to just one person or one moment. It is an ongoing process that is shaped by the people we meet, the challenges we face, and the opportunities we seize. And now I believe it's my responsibility to pass it on. In my career, I've tried to mentor the people by sharing what I've learned, and whether it's guiding a junior analyst, coaching a team, or simply offering advice to a friend. And in Toastmasters, I would embrace the chance of giving back by supporting others in their speaking journeys. Today, I'll leave you with this question. Who or what has mentored you? And how will you pass it on? Thank you.
Thank you so much, Priyesh, for such an beautiful speech. I would say it will be uplifting and self introspective speech. Folks, let's make a minute or two. Let's take a minute for write feedback for Toastmaster Priyesh. You can write feedback in his personal chat. Toastmaster Rohit, please show red card after 1 minute. Thank you, Rohit, for sharing red card. Toastmaster Priyesh, I love the journey which you have shared and the speech, the guiding heads. I already in love with it. Now let's start introducing our third speaker of the day. Who is my guiding hand in Toastmaster journey? Toastmasters Utkarsh. Before I bring Toastmaster Utkarsh, I would like to call his speech evaluator, Toastmaster Abhijit Roy, to read out his speech objective. Can we have quick audio video check, Toastmaster Abhijit?
Am I audible and visible, Toastmaster Rohan?
Yes, you are audible and visible. Over to you.
Thank you. Today, Toastmaster Utkarsh, who is speaker number 3, is going to be delivering a speech, which is level 3 speech from the path Presentation Mastery. The project name is Using Descriptive Language. Now, the purpose statement that calls for in the particular speech is for the member to practice writing a speech with an emphasis on adding language to increase interest and impact. In layman language, what it really means is that the speech should be engaging. Whatever kind of speech would it be, it should have the audience impact in terms of attractiveness, in terms of engagement, in terms of making a powerful stand. So that is what I would be looking at the speech content and all the other aspects of making the speech meet the project objectives. Timer, please keep note. Timing for the speech is 5 to 7 minutes. I wish Toastmaster Utkarsh all the very best, and with that, over to you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Rohan.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abhijit. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Toastmaster Utkarsh on virtual stage with huge round of applause, please. Let's have a quick audio video check, Toastmaster Utkarsh.
Hi, I am Toastmaster Utkarsh and I will rock this stage.
You will, indeed. Thank you so much, Utkarsh, for confirming. Ladies and gentlemen, Toastmaster Utkarsh, the beautiful mess, Toastmaster Utkarsh. Stage is yours.
Hey there, it's been a while. We haven't talked. It's not on you. I have been MIA lately, missing in action. Well, you know that feeling when you are on a browser with like 87 tabs open at the same time and you can't figure out where the music is coming from? That's been me lately. Overwhelmed, overworked, somehow I would say exhilarated. Weird enough, I know, but let me explain. I would like to term this as exhilarating torture. And I call it this because despite it all, I genuinely love every aspect of what I'm doing right now. The hustle may be real, and while it might be a bit chaotic, it's also the kind of chaos that gives me fuel and drives me. Well, for those who may not know lately, let me be narcissistic, my favorite thing ever, and obsessed about myself. Nowadays, I am not just busy, just to tell you, I'm actually living 3 full-time lives to say, and I'm not kidding one bit. By day, I work as a research specialist at a research-based MNC, exploring the new trajectory, which is the corporate world and the business strategy. I then burn the midnight oil by being a PhD student at JNU, and somewhere in between, or perhaps all the time, I'm a dedicated Toastmaster, and I'm quite immersed in my role as an area director. Well, a lot of you might say, what's the big deal? Why are you creating this fuss? We also juggle between tasks. I mean, we have full-time jobs, we are parents, we have jobs, we are kids, we got full-time roles as husbands or wives or whatever. Well, all I can say for all those folks, good for you. For me, this is a very big deal. Anyone who knows me would tell you that I am all about relaxation, slow mornings, and the luxury of doing absolutely nothing. I always wanted a life where I could just take a few lectures and call it a day, which is like kind of a quintessential Indian academia dream, no? Become a big shot professor, take 2 lectures and get it done for the day, and then you can just chill, play golf or whatever the hell you want. That's the life I always aspired for, simple and risk averse. And while I was on the way of achieving it, in fact, in the first half of the year, I started working on my PhD thesis and even got an opportunity to be a visiting professor at a university in Gurugram. No, pretty cool, right? I thought, yes, this is it. I have cracked the code, the work-life balance code. But as they say, the excitement of anticipating something is sometimes always greater than the reality. And no matter how much free time I had, I realized it wasn't just fulfilling. The teaching aspect, the drudgery of teaching the same thing over and over again, it didn't give me the lasting joy that I was hoping for. That push, that oomph, I didn't feel it one bit. That's when it hit me. My lifelong fascination with academia wasn't going to be my key to happiness. So I took a step back and started exploring other opportunities, not just in academia per se, but in the creative fields, in corporate world, everywhere. I floated my resume here and there. And I did end up in a good job. I landed up in the corporate world, which I always dreaded for. So I started working in one of the research-based MNCs. This job actually requires me to do cutting edge research and work on projects that challenged me in ways that I never ever expected. It's fast paced, it's demanding, and at times overwhelming, but it's also very, very exhilarating and deeply fulfilling in a way I should have never imagined. Quite the opposite, the life that I wanted, no? Just take two lectures and get it over done, get it over and done in a day. This shift in my life has been quite a revelation. I have learned that it's not the lack of hustle that brings satisfaction, but the kind of hustle that you choose, which excites you, pushes you, and even makes you feel alive. Don't get me wrong, my life is far from perfect. It's hectic, it's chaotic, and sometimes downright messy. However, this beautiful mess has taught me the value of balance. The balance which reminds me that growth often happens in the midst of chaos, not in the comfort of stillness. So, fellow Toastmasters, if you ever find yourself in a similar place as I am, caught between the calm and the storm, remember this. It's the messiness of life that makes it beautiful and meaningful. So step into that chaos, take that leap, and watch as the most beautiful revelations unfold. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much, Utkarsh. Your speech truly highlighted beauty in chaos, well structured and engaging throughout. Let us take a minute for feedback, for sharing feedback to speaker Utkarsh. Timer, please show red card after 1 minute. Meanwhile, please cast your votes for speakers, as you can see it in your screen. Thank you, Toastmaster Rohit. So, moving further, it's time for the table topic session where you will be having the chance to step into the spotlight and showcase your quick learning or quick thinking, I must say. Our table topic master today is Toastmaster Sanjida. She will be now lead this session. Let's give them a warm welcome. Toastmaster Sanjida, can we have you on spotlight, please? Can you just do a quick audio video check?
Yeah, sure. Am I audible and visible?
Yes, you are audible and visible. Over to you, Toastmaster Sanjida.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Rohan. So, give me a moment. Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Uh, so I'm Sanjida basically, and I'll be the table topic masters for today. And basically, to give you a brief, table topic is designed to it's a basically an activity to help you organize and express your thought. Um, and it's basically an activity to design. It's an activity designed to basically, improve your impromptu speaking skills. But here's a catch: the time limit. So speaker has to, speak within 1 to 2 minutes. Timer, please note the time. You have to show the green card at 1 minute and yellow card at 1 minute 30 seconds and uh, red card at 2 minutes. Additionally, I would recommend everyone to use the word of the day, which is tabula rasa, which means clean slate or fresh start. Sorry. So now let's talk about New Year resolution. New Year, new me. As cringy as it may sound, as it may sound, it's we all belong to that cycle wherein we wake up in December and think like this time it will be different. And we always try to break that cycle or that pattern of thought process, right? So, I'm excited to hear your thoughts and reflection on New Year, New Me, which means what it means to you and how you are planning to, plan your year ahead. And so, without further ado, let's just jump into the session. And a quick note: I will I'll prioritize on calling the members who have not taken up any role in this meeting, and also guests can participate if they wish to. So let's start. Anyone from the members?
We could start with DTM Rupinder.
Yeah, hi Rupinder. Can you just
Hi, Sanjita.
Hi.
Who took my name?
All of us took
Who
your
took my
name.
Let's that be the secret for today.
I'll be the table topic master next time. I'll hit my victims.
Okay, anyway, so
Okay.
Basically you have to select any number from 1 to 10, and I'll just allot you one topic based on that. Yeah.
I'll go with 7, and there's a story behind why I go with 7, but that's for another day.
Okay. So your topic is: how has your perspective on life changed in the past years or past year? Yeah.
Okay. The way I look at it, what I have learned in the last 1 year, been a couple of things. Number one, I believe that the world needs storytellers more than ever before. And number two, instant gratification. I know millennials will cringe when I say this. Instant gratification is not always possible. Why do I say that? We see a lot of things going wrong around the world. We question the environment we live in. We question the kind of people we work with. We question the kind of food we have. But throughout history, if you look at it, it's the stories that have been carried forward from generation to generation. Those stories, they give us hope. And I want you to believe in those stories. I want you to believe in hope. I want you to know that if it's not the end you wanted, then it's not the end, because there is a better story out there. You just have to look for it. That was the first lesson. The second lesson, and it goes for Gen Zs also and Gen Alphas. Apparently, there's a generation after Gen Z also. You want everything now. In these days of Amazon Prime and everything coming like this, you need to learn the value of waiting, because that feeling of anticipation is something that I feel this generation is losing out on. You get your movie tickets like this. We used to stand in lines for them, sometimes as early as 5 o'clock in the morning. That's where we made some friends, some lifelong friendships. So, if you ask me what have I learned in the last couple of years, number one, the world needs storytellers. Number two, instant gratification is not a good thing. Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you so much, Rupinder. That was such a nice speech. I truly, resonate with you. We need better storytellers. One is that I feel many a times we are not able to communicate our thoughts, and when we are narrating our story, it just the entire meaning of or our expression gets lost into translation and whatnot. And the second is value of waiting. I totally agree on that and resonate on that, because I too don't have that much of patience. If I need it, I can get everything within like 15 minutes, right? So I guess, yeah, we have to, be better, be mindful about it, and at the same time, uh, probably have this two things in our resolution list as well. I would like to call Aina. Oh, sorry, Ashok is there. I'd like to call Ashok.
Yeah,
Hi, Ashok. So can you just pick a number from 1 to 10 except 7?
I'll choose 9.
You'll choose 9. Okay. So for you, the topic is, what's one crazy or adventurous thing that you want to try in 2025? Ashok, what's the one crazy or adventurous thing that you want to try in 2025?
Uh, Good evening, Toastmaster, fellow Toastmaster. And one thing I would love to do to improve my communication skill, and I am very crazy about it, and I have spent many years to learn the communication skill. Still, I am on the way. Reason is that people are forgetting to communicate. Even I can see in my family member, in my friend circle, when they sit together, they simply taking out their phones and they are scrolling. I don't know whatever they are watching. They could be very useful for them, but it is more useful to communicate with the people who are surrounded with you. So communication is very important role player in our life. It creates the relations and break the relations as well. And when the relation is broken, the life has been vanishes. So in coming year, I have decided to improve my communication skill, and I will talk more and more to connect with the people and want to be very close to them. Over to you.
Very well said, Ashok. Uh, in order to, build connection, we need to have better communication skill. This is what even I feel, and which is one of the reasons why we all are here, right? To build better communication skills. Um, uh, let's let's call upon Rajendra. If I'm
Yes.
pronouncing your name correctly. Okay.
Yeah, it's
So,
okay.
hi Rajendra. So basically, you have to choose a number from 1 to 10, except 9 and 7.
1.
1. Okay. Wow. So, Rajendra, what's the bold decision that you'd like to make in 2025? What's the bold decision that you'd like to make in 2025, Rajendra?
I have not been good in my financial and I normally don't take decisions on investments and I keep money in saving accounts and sometime in FD only. So this time I'm going to take a bigger decision, which will be changing or maybe this would be a bold decision which I'm going to take this time as uh, there are many challenges which are going to come. And for that, I need to make sure that I am with the world because if I'm keeping my money in saving accounts, then basically inflation, I will not get the money which will be there as after this inflation. So I'm going to take a big decision in this 2025 on investment, and maybe someone from this Toastmasters can also support me that what can be that good decision and that can called as a bold decision. Thank you, and over to Toastmaster
Okay,
table
that's
topic master.
I think that's the area wherein we all I'm not getting the proper word right now, but that is the area wherein I struggle as well. Of course, time value of money has to be taken in consideration, and there are multiple avenues wherein we can, learn the basic skills of finance, probably stock market and everything. So you can have a look on that as well. And this is what I'm going to do. And the next would be Dipti. Is she here? Hi, Dipti.
Amrita has raised her hand. We can go for Amrita.
There
Okay.
is Amrita and Pratna also. You can go both of them after.
Okay.
Bala is also there.
Okay. So I'll go with Amruta. Hi, Amruta.
Yes, yes.
So, Amruta, you have to select any number from 1 to 10 except 1, 7, and 9.
5.
5. All right. So, Amruta, what's the most valuable lesson that you have learned this year? What is the most valuable lesson that you have learned this year, Amruta?
How many of you learned lesson this year? Maybe it's personal or professional. Just raise your hands. Everyone, right? Because every year come with some, challenges, and we have to learn from that challenges. At that time we didn't realize how can we tackle with them. This year I went to Eloquence 2024 to Silvassa because I am from District 98. And after coming from Eloquence event, I was quite bit off. I don't know why. And I was like overthinking too much. And because of overthinking, I wasted so much time. And because of that, I can't figure out what to do. I can't focus on more the important things in my life. And the lesson I learned that overthinking only wastes your time. So I realized I have to do something to figure it out, and I started making to-do list. I have a habit of making to-do list, but then I started rigorously following that, and due to that I overcome my overthinking, and I learned lesson from that I don't want to waste my time anymore thinking about the things that I can't control. And that's the lesson I learned this year. What's your table topic, master? Back to you.
Thank you, Amrita. I guess the same goes for me. Uh, I had a long day. I have been having long days since I've taken up this project, and today also I just have made the speech, and that is the reason why I was fumbling a lot. I'm just, typed it, and it was all impromptu. So when I was speaking, I was overthinking, like, how am I able to express what I'm trying to express? So for me, even this is an impromptu session. So I guess we all are in the same boat. At least I can say about myself that this is what I'm going to do next. I'm going to make to-do list just like you, and probably that would be another resolution, like adding to my list of other resolutions. Anyway, going back to Bala, are are you there? I can see you raising your hand.
Yes, Toastmaster Sanjay, this could be the last table topic.
Okay, all right. So hi Bala. So choose a number from 1 to 10, except 1, 5, 7, and 9.
Being a backbencher, I'll go with 10.
You're 10. Okay, all right. So Bala, what's your go-to song to feel empowered and ready for the year ahead? What's your go-to song to feel empowered and ready for the year ahead, Bala?
Myself and singing are poles apart. And why do I say so? Before I tell that song which I would go for in 2025, I need to tell you a short story about myself. It was in the year 1994 when I went for an audition for a group song in my school. And I wanted to be the leader. I just went ahead and sang first. And the teacher asked me, please go and wait in the class. We'll let you know. There were 15 of us, including me. The next week, the 14 of them were standing on the stage and singing for that group song. I was sitting among the audience. I understood how bad a singer I was. Coming back to, if there is a song that I would like to sing in 2025, it's the same old song which goes in Hindi like Hum Honge Kamyab, or roughly translated to English, we shall overcome. Isn't there a problem with everyone of us in our personal life, in our professional life, with maybe that great friend? My go-to song for 2025 would definitely be We Shall Overcome. There will be challenges in life because life throws that curveballs at you where you can get stuck. Just tell yourself, we shall overcome. I would definitely do that in 2025. And I would just like to conclude by saying, why don't you also, why don't you also try to say that we shall overcome? I will do that. Would you do that? Back to you, Table Talk Master.
Thank you, Bala. I truly resonate that. And indeed, we shall overcome someday. And why not that someday be 2025, starting of 2025? With that, I'd like to call upon one more speaker. Can we have Shilpa? Shilpa, are you there?
Sanjita, we could wrap up the session now since we are out of time.
Just one, like I just thought like
All
she
right,
might.
all right.
Yeah. So
Just last
Shilpa,
one, yes.
okay. So Shilpa, for you, sorry, not for you. You have to select any number between from 1 to 10 except 1, 5, 7, 9, and 10.
3.
Sorry?
3.
3. Okay. So Shilpa, what's a mantra or quote that you'll use to stay motivated this year? What's a mantra or a quote that you will use to stay motivated this year, Shilpa?
The one mantra that I would use to stay motivated this year would be to be cool and ignore the negativity around you, because when you focus on the uh, negative side of the life, you would feel that it grows bigger and bigger. So just be grateful for whatever small things you are getting, because that is just a blessing in your life, and ignore all the toxic people that are passing comments on you, and just focus on your work, because last year also I made similar kind of a mantra, but this year I think I'm going to make it a part of my life. That's it. Over to you.
That's such a wonderful thought or wish for 2025. I wish you all the best, Shilpa. With that, I conclude my session. I'm sorry, Harish, we are running out of time, so we have to close this session. We can take you in the next session, which will be held on next Thursday, of course, at the same time. Over to you, Rohan.
Thank you and great job, Toastmaster Sanjida. And big thanks to all of you audience who have participated for making this session more lively and engaging. Your energy and enthusiasm truly made today's table topic session special. With that, it's time to learn and grow in public speaking by getting comprehensive feedback from our general evaluator, Toastmaster Priyanka Mishra. Can we do quick audio video check, Toastmaster Priyanka?
Yes, Toastmaster Day, I'm back. Am I all audible?
Yes, over
Thank
to
you.
you.
Thank you very much for such a wonderful session, and give a round of applause for all the speakers and role players today. Now, I would like to call the first evaluator of the day, Toastmaster Megha Bansal from FTMC, to evaluate Toastmaster Aina's speech. Over to you, Toastmaster Megha. Could we have a small audio and video check, please?
Yeah. Is it audible
You're
and
all good to
visible
go.
both?
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, Toastmaster Priyanka. And thank you, Toastmaster Rohan, as well. So, today I'm here to evaluate the speech by Toastmaster Aina Gupta, the smiling strategy. So, first of all, Aina, the smiling strategy played really well in your speech today. You justified your objective with practicing the different communication style. The vocal variety was there, the body language was there, and yes, your hand gestures were highly apt as per your the entire conversation, the entire speech. So you used it perfectly. Definitely seeking the constraints in the virtual mode. So you justified the topic so nicely. And you narrated the story as well. You started with one example where you hesitated to speak to the people, then you moved ahead with your school environment, then again you moved ahead with some friends with whom you was talking so freely. So yes, the few incidents which you quoted in the entire speech, and you try to loop in all the incidents in your speech to justify the title, that was highly commendable. So that was undoubtedly the good part at your speech. But here our objective is to understand that yes, where we can improve and where we can challenge ourselves. So there are a few pointers which I would like to suggest here. Definitely, what I believe that your facial expressions and your vocal variety is your strength. So I would strongly suggest and recommend that try to inculcate or try to use certain words, certain vocabulary
which you feel goes well with your topic. For example, in the entire speech, the entire topic was smiling strategy. So probably you can use certain word which goes well and synonymous with this smiling. Maybe sometime you was feeling overwhelmed, sometime there was just a subtle smile on your face, sometime that was a broad smile on your face. So different variations of smile that you can do. If I talk about the entire structure of the speech, somewhere I felt that the topic was little deviated. It means the structure of the story was little deviated from the topic. In your one example where you quoted about the school incident, there you highlighted the importance of asking the right questions. It that I felt that it is moving away from the topic, that was the smiling strategy. And again, when you try to correlate it with the example of your friends, so then again your focus was more that you was interacting with your friend, you was having small chit chat, you was having chit chat over the small topics. But our main focus that people should understand the importance of smile. Maybe it's a very light smile, or maybe your facial muscles are giving an expression that yes, you are smiling. So the entire structure of the speech could be better. And yes, at the end, the conclusion and the starting part. This is highly recommended that from where you start and where you end, if you are able to just pin up few pointers, that yes, this is a conclusion, and you just starting it and you just trying to loop in with your starting pointer, that how did you struggle? And when did you discover that yes, smiling is the good thing? So those few pointers I'm giving you in terms of structuring your content. Delivery was awesome. Your facial expressions, vocal variety, that is awesome. Just structuring the content, you can probably challenge yourself, you can work upon it. And otherwise, that was awesome. So thank you, Aina, for giving all those small pointers to all of us about the smiling. Thank you, and all the best to you.
Thank you very much, Megha, for the beautiful evaluation. I would like to point out a few things in evaluation that not only that you took out the CRC approach, also you pointed out the tiny detail in the speech. I loved the way you pointed out that how she was deviated in the structure of her speech. Definitely, I loved it. And also, I loved how while narrating the objectives of the speech, you had a smile on your face that actually motivates the speaker when the person is coming and speaking on the stage. I have only one suggestion for you is that you forgot to mention the timing at the starting of the when while narrating the objectives. Just keep that in your mind. And apart from that, you're a fabulous evaluator.
Thank you.
I
Thank
would
you,
like
Priyanka.
to yeah. Now I would like to go with my next evaluator, that is Toastmaster Tamanna. Yes, Toastmaster Tamanna, over to you.
So, first of all, congratulations, Priyesh, for delivering a wonderful speech. I really like the title you have chosen for your speech because the title only was clearly defining your speech details. You did very well job in demonstrating your body language, especially you use your hand movements while delivering your speech where it was required. The way you kept engaging audience in your speech was commendable. Like you shared your own personal experiences, you shared small stories of your life. So your speech was quite interesting and well constructed. But there are few areas where you need to work upon. You could have used vocal variety tools at various times while delivering your speech. Like when when you for example, when you were saying that I did not know anything about corporate tool, so you could have show with your sad emotion, or you could have raised your volume. And when you were saying that your mentor highlighted your mistakes, you could have raised your tone. So, and the next where you need to work upon is you need to really make eye contact with the audience, because I feel in this way you could have convey your emotions in more effective manner. And I must say, by sharing your own personal stories and experiences, whether it was your Toastmaster mentor journey or your story of going to US, in this way you have very well fulfilled your purpose of speech. But one more thing I want to say, that you could have make pauses where it was required, because you were speaking throughout the speech without making any pause. So it was my evaluation. Thank you, Priyesh. Over to General Evaluator Priyanka Mishra.
Thanks a lot, Tamanna.
Thank you, Tamanna. Sorry. Yeah. Thank you, Tamanna, for evaluating the PA speech. I really like that I again followed the CRC approach. What suggestion I have for you is smile. Please smile. I want to see a smiley face. Where is it? Let me just go to my gallery view. Are you smiling, Tamanna? Yeah, cool. That's the smile. Yeah. So while so see, imagine the speaker listening to the feedback. Okay, and then you have a very serious face that it makes. Did you see the PS? How serious he was? Just the smile can change the story. So I have a challenge for you, is Tamanna, or even not Tamanna, overall other people, other evaluators also. How about when we say you could have or you should have, rather than we can use, you may consider, because the suggestion which we are giving to the speakers are not a hard line suggestion. If the speaker wants, they can consider. If they do not want, they do not need not to. So rather than they just change our tone, you might want to consider changing your vocal variety. You might want to consider your structure of the speech. Like that. We are just giving suggestions. Now coming to our third evaluator, Toastmaster Abhijit Roy. Toastmaster Abhijit, over to you.
Thank you, General Evaluator, fellow Toastmasters, and the one who created a beautiful mess out of the speech. And why would I even say he created a beautiful mess? Is because the first M of the mess stands for magical. The magical moments that he created in all of us while he was delivering the speech, I was truly mesmerized. I was truly into the speech to listen to what was coming next, after next, after next. And that is how a true magician in the form of a speaker creates that wonder through the magical wand. The excitement and engagement was on there. We were all through with the speech with this on the speaker when he was delivering it, because we wanted to know more and more and more. That is the E out of the mess that he created. The other two S is simplicity and a beautiful smile that he had. He never made us feel that we were all detached. He kept us engaged. So, the important elements of the speech, which really made it a beautiful mess, is magical, the excitement and engagement, the simplicity of the speech, and the beautiful smile with the aura that he created. Now, we have gone through the beautiful mess out of the speech. How can this beautiful mess turn around into be a more powerful mess, which he can create? Is the first M, modulation. How can the speaker raise his voice at times of, for example, when the speaker was saying that it was all hectic, chaotic, messy, the speaker could have probably said it this way: it was all hectic, chaotic, messy. And then, so this is how you can say a speaker attracts the audience even when the audience members are sleeping or distracted, because of the modulation. The second E is the expression, facial gestures. The similar example, hectic, chaotic, and messy, could have had different expressions of space. Like, hectic means you're tired, chaotic means you're confused, and messy, you are all over the place. So the expressions can also make a difference. The third S is stating rhetorics to have better audience connect. And I always go with the speaker when the speaker asks rhetorical questions. So stating rhetorical questions always makes an impact. And the final S of that more powerful mess that he can create is summon, which means call for action. The speaker has made a beautiful mess out of the speech. How can the speaker make a better mess of the beautiful mess? Is through the way of letting all of us know what is in for me. Either it's a call of action or a probably a kind of message that he wants to send on. All in all, the speech itself proved that no matter what, the speaker delivered a beautiful mess out of the speech. But the powerful mess which we envisage can make the speaker's speeches going further even more beautiful. Wishing Toastmaster Utkarsh all the very best, and over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Abhijit, for such a wonderful evaluation. I found not only a CRC approach, I found a technique today which you introduced to us. You try to play around with the word mess and brought with the magical simplicity, different kind of abbreviation. Great job, Abhijit. What I have challenge for you today is, how about whenever you, for example, you had given very valuable feedback at the last, that was the call to action. You switch it to at the starting because you're talking something about the content has the maximum weightage if you see at the contest level, right? So you switch it, make it the content at the starting, and so that he'll get time to give the examples of how call to action he can bring, because I'm sure you must have a lot of suggestions. Because of time crunch, you weren't able to explain to us. So you can explain well at that time and slowly come down to less weightage suggestions. That's the only suggestion I have for you, Abhijit. Great job. And overall, for all evaluators, I have one more suggestion. That is, how about, sorry, I also have a tiny story, because long back, Rupinder, you had said that stop using the word but. As evaluators, what do we do? You did a great job, but you can do this also. How does the speaker, how would speakers feel? Okay, I did a great job, but immediately you make them fall. Let's change the word but with different kind of synonyms. As our FTMC Megha says, try to use different vocabularies. So we can use different vocabularies like nonetheless, although, or try to bring something else, or some the way Toastmaster Abhijit had used. How would we make it better? Like that, similar words. So let's try to encourage our speakers as much we can. And with that, I would like to start my auxiliary role players to come up with their reports. I'll start with Toastmaster, a newest member, Toastmaster Rohit, to share his timer report with us.
Thank you, Priyanka, for giving me a role as a timer. So I will present my report. Yes, is my screen is visible?
Yes.
Yes. So most of the participants done their role very in a very honest manner and in a good stay tuned, right? So, but some of the participants cross their time frame, and as a result, they are disqualified, right? As a table topic, speaker Rupinder has time taken like 2 minutes and 22 seconds, and the another one is Mr. Bala have time taken is 2 minutes and 7 seconds, and Miss Shilpa have time taken is like 54 seconds only. So yes, so that is from my side. Thank you, Priyanka.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Rohit. I loved how you were so on time for each and every speeches. I don't think at any point of time you missed your card. You're playing for the role hardly for the second time. Great job, Rohit. I really admire you for that, and great preparation you had for it. I have only two suggestions for you today. The first one, join early, so that we will avoid the technical glitches which we had. The second one is, even not for Rohit, for other people, other members in the club also who are taking the timer roles, How about we skip the last column of your report, qualified or disqualified? Qualified and disqualified only comes into picture when we are in the contests. In daily meetings, we are only practicing our public speaking skills. If the person is exceeding their time, then it's okay. We can just encourage them and tell them that, hey, next time you can do better. And also, one correction, if it is 30, yes, correct. Thank you, Rupinder. I was about to point it out. 30 seconds is the grace period. So I guess for Toastmaster Rohit, it was 2020. Sorry, for Toastmaster Rupinder, it was 22 seconds. He is well qualified as per the contest rules. If he's exceeding 30 seconds of grace period, then only he's disqualified in a contest. In a meeting, everything is acceptable. We just encourage speakers. Now, thank you and good job, Rohit. Keep it up. And now I'd like to call Toastmaster Megha to share the report of grammarian.
Thank you, Toastmaster Priyanka, for calling me onto the stage. I would like to share my screen. Okay, starting with the good usages of some words. The word is used gratification, which means pleasurable emotional reaction of happiness in response to fulfillment of a desire. Like Toastmaster Rupinder said, instant gratification should not be there. Adhere means stick to. Open ended questions are those questions which do not end with yes or no, they have subjective answers to them. Stage fright is stage fear. Risk averse are those people who avoid taking risk. And avenues is a way of doing or getting something done. Toastmaster Utkarsh has used the word lately. He used the word correctly, but whenever I hear this word lately, gets reminded of the word recently. People often confuse recently and lately interchangeably. They use interchangeably these words. I just wanted to take this moment to clarify the confusion. Recently is used when you are talking about a single event, and lately is like when there is a recurring events happened. Like for example, you can say I saw him recently. Like you've seen a person recently. You'll not say I saw him lately. You will only say this when you see that person in a continuous manner. You're seeing him continuously for a day or two, then only you'll use lately to it. Some quotes have been used by Toastmaster Aina, such as people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. It goes with me. Smile is a curve that sets everything straight. True. I may have missed so many other good usages also. I apologize for the same. Rohan and Tamanna used the word of the day, tabula rasa. Kudos to you for that. Now this is the time to pick some incorrect pronunciations. Movement, moment. It is not movement, it's moment. Movement is movement. So do not confuse between the pronunciation. It's moment. Then cringy. It's not cringy. It's cringy. That's all I picked up. Thank you, Toastmaster Priyanka, and over to you.
My goodness, Toastmaster Megha, what if you would have been my grammarian teacher in school? I would have been so better today. Yeah, such a nicely, so sweetly she talked about lately and recently. I don't think my teacher was so generous and so. Leave it. Old days, my pain. But Megha, you did a wonderful job as a grammarian today. Only, I think I had one more suggestion. I forgot, but I have one suggestion which I remember. The word of the day. Tabula rasa is really wonderful word. However, it is little tough to use in a daily basis. I forgot about tabula rasa. Even if you were sharing on this in the chat, how about we share something which people can use frequently? Even if new word, try to make it more simpler word as it's easy to adapt. So that is the only suggestion which I have for you. Apart from that, great job, Megha. The suggestion which I forgot, if I recall again, I'll chat you personally. Yeah, in WhatsApp. Yes. So with that, I'd like to call Toastmaster Samani all the way from Nepal for us to share our counter report. Samani?
Thank you, General Evaluator Priyanka. I have prepared report in my sheet, so I could not share my soft copy. So I'll just read the report, what I have marked for all the speakers. For Toastmaster Meghna, she is almost spotless, so kudos to her. And Ravi Bhardwaj, 1 hour, 1 hour, and repeated words 3. For TOMD Rohan, 5 hour, repeated words 5, and other hesitation 2. For General GE Priyanka, repeated words 5 and other hesitation 2. Timer Rohit, 4 times, so 3 times, repeated word 1 times, and other hesitation 3. Speaker 1 Ayana Gupta, she is almost spotless. Like speaker 2 Prius, several are and several repeated words and other hesitation also. Speaker number 3 Utkarsh, 1 and repeated words 3 times. Table topic master Sanjida, several ahs, and repeated words also. Likewise, Toastmaster Rupindra is also spotless. Toastmaster Ashok, 1 and several repeated words. And I've also noticed a long pause in his speech as well. Toastmaster Rajendra, several ahs and also, and repeated words 4 times. Toastmaster Amruta, she is spotless, almost spotless. Toastmaster Bala, 2 times and 2 times repeated words. Toastmaster Silpa, 5 times And for the evaluator 1, 4 times evaluator 2, 3 times and few repeated words and other hesitation. And evaluator 3 is spotless. That is all from my side. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Samani. Thank you very much for your report. Well, everything's perfect. Only one suggestion which I have for you is when you see repeated words, the number of repeated words, which was my repeated word? How about you point it out next time? It will be really easy for me to work on it. So, and apart from that, next time we would love to see you on your video so that we could connect with you more better. So, how about next time you switch on your video? Okay. So, with that,
Noted. Thank you.
Thank you, Samani. Thank you, Samani. And just a story, my tiny story I have for Samani. When I called Samani, the STD code was 977. And I thought that STD code is of UAE. So actually, STD code of UAE and Nepal are quite close. UAE 971 and Nepal is 977. Yeah, something I learned because of Samani today. Thank you. And so now we'd like to start our table topics evaluation that I'll be doing with you for you today. So beware, you don't have a separate evaluator. You have to bear with me. Start with Toastmaster Rupinder. Toast change in perspective over the years. Amazing take, Rupinder. Everything is perfect in your story or whole speech. However, you were getting distracted because of your repeated chat messages you are getting. How about I challenge you next time that even if you get distracted because of chats or some other kind of distraction, you do not get distracted in your speech. You keep continuing. That is your challenge for your new year. Yeah, I could give it to you. Coming to Toastmaster Ashok, what's the crazy thing in 2025? Beautiful table topic, Ashok. What a starting. You had an opinion, you had a reasoning, you had a conclusion. Perfect table topic. I do not have any suggestion for you, only admiration. Toastmaster agenda. Bold decision in 2025. Good take. Really good take, Toastmaster agenda. How about next time we talk about the benefits of financial planning, which you decided that I'll do financial planning, but why? What are the benefits which we can also can take as a takeaway that you might want to share with us next time? Toastmaster Amrita, most valuable lesson. Good start with a question that shows how veteran speaker you are. You talked about overthinking. You talked about the problem. You gave us a solution. However, the reasoning was missing. You said I was doing too much of overthinking. What kind of overthinking you were doing? I also do overthinking, but what kind of overthinking? What were the questions that were coming in your mind? What were the thoughts that were coming to your mind? That will make your speech more stronger and having more of content. Coming to Bala, I always love to listen to your speech, Bala. You had a great story. You talked about the song "Hum Honge Kamyab," and however, since you have been in Toastmasters for a while, so I'll make a little critical evaluation for you. Since the way you started your speech, you started actually speech after a minute. Then you made the whole speech. Maybe you hurried in talking about your speech. Next time, take a pause so that you can gather your thoughts and then start with your speech. If the topic was like say the song to feel empowered, how about you could have started with the song "Hum honge kamyab, hum honge kamyab," then you would have started the story. It would have made the speech more beautiful. So our last speaker, Toastmaster Shilpa, and the mantra or a quote. Toastmaster Shilpa, really, you were so confident. I think you're just a guest. You're not even a Toastmaster. Wow, what a take, Shilpa. Great attempt of the table topic. I only have two suggestions for you. Smile. Again, I'm telling, smile. You're very serious today. How about you start your speech or keep speaking while you smile and try to add a personal story in the speech. It will make your speech more beautiful. With that, now it is time to evaluate the overall meeting. We started on time at 7 o'clock. Toastmaster Megha started on dot. Great job, Megha. You read out the rules of the meeting. Everything was perfect. Coming to Toastmaster, the PO, Toastmaster Ravi. Great job, Ravi. You acknowledge the guest, you welcome the guests. How about if, say, for example, we have plenty of guests in the room and we do not have time to address all of them. We just, how about we acknowledge them? See, Toastmaster Samani joined, Toastmaster the X or Toastmaster Y joined in our meetings. So we acknowledge them even if we do not take their introduction. So this acknowledgement also makes a difference for the guests. Toastmaster Rohan, what an interactive theme today, and you try to make it interactive is by asking questions and by making the guest even speak. That Rajendra, even Shilpa was taking a chance to speak and share the story with us. Again, I have few suggestions for you. I have been seeing that whenever you speak, you're a fabulous speaker, Rohan. Only the thing which is missing is smile and energy. How about we bring the energy? How could we do that now? Voice modulation is a very good weapon to add energy. See the way I'll say, welcome everyone to our Toastmaster meeting. Voice modulation will help you to bring energy. How about we work on this, or let me know later if it doesn't help. So with that, one more thing I would like to highlight about Toastmaster Rohan today is what time management he had today. When he saw we are running out of time, he did not waste time on talking about his theme and everything. He managed well. Immediately table topic got over. He called a gender evaluator. Great job in time management skills, Rohan. I admire you, and I had learned something from you today, Rohan. Thank you. And coming to Sanjida, great introduction, Sanjida. You talked about how a table topic it would really help the guest what a table topic is about. Talked about the timings. You also encourage everyone to use the word of the day. Some things which I would not say because I thought like, okay, this is the job of a grammarian. But you pointed it out. Great job, Sanjida, over there. And I really admired the way you use simple topics. It was so easy, even for the newest member and even the guests, to pick it up and speak about it. No, none of the guests I found were blank today. It was great, incredible choice of topics, Sanjida. Only one suggestion I have for you is active listening part. When the speaker has finished a speech, it's great that you are giving us your personal comment about the speech. However, we have to make it short. We cannot start another speech with that. Try to make it hardly 20 seconds and then again next topic. That is your job. You are a facilitator today, right? So amazing job, Sanjita. Keep doing it. Keep becoming a table topics master. You come up with great topics. Overall, I had a great meeting. I enjoyed it throughout, and I always love being channel evaluator. I hope I was not too harsh. Even if I'm harsh, that is okay. You can personally ping me and scold me. But I really want everyone to come and speak the way you have been speaking, taking the role and taking the role. I mean, the way you have brought and taught me so many things. Only one thing, follow the rule which Sat narrated today. Please do not chat during when the speaker is speaking so that we won't distract the speakers. And the way I see this is the last meeting of this year. So let's take a resolutions. We will make mistakes as much we can. However, we will learn from them. So this is the only lesson I have for you as your general evaluator. And I'll hand over the virtual stage to our dear Rohan, Toastmaster of the day. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Priyanka, for such an valuable feedback and your guidance. Before we close, I want each and every one of you to write down these two things in your notebook. I would say one lesson you learned in 2024 and one resolution or goal for 2025. As we wrap tonight, I want to leave you with the thought: change doesn't have to wait for a new year. Every day is a chance to grow and learn and reinvent ourselves. Whether we whether not we embrace new year, new me, let's commit bring the best versions of us in 2025. Thank you for being part of meeting and making 2024 such a memorable year. And let's begin a new year with tabula rasa and finding with beautiful memories. I am Rohan, signing off, and over to you, our presiding officer, Toastmaster Roy.
Well done, Rohan. I really enjoyed the the way you have conducted the meeting. Uh, from the speeches with the evaluation, I really enjoyed this meeting, and I hope you have also enjoyed it. With there is very less time, so I will go for poll directly, and then we will take the guest feedback. Please vote. Uh, I will close the poll in 30 seconds. Request everyone to vote, please. I'm closing the poll in 5 seconds. Please cast your vote. I'm closing the poll in 5 seconds. Please cast the vote for best role player. I'm closing the poll in 5 seconds. And last poll of the day. Please cast your vote. I'm closing the poll in 5 seconds. So thank you for your polls. Let's go with the guest and take the feedback, and then I will share the result. So guest Shilpa, how you feel about this meeting, and any feedback for us?
Yeah, I feel that this is a very good option for some people who may not have time to join a regular Toastmaster club since it is completely from the comfort of your home. So you don't have any excuses. And I really liked how the guests were also given a chance to speak on the topics and how the general evaluation was done. That was also really good, and the feedback that were given on each and every speech can help a speaker to improve and enhance his communication skills. Yes, that's it. Over to you.
Thank you, Shilpa. Looking forward to have you in the next meeting also. So, Abhijit Roy, can you share your experience with us? Abhijit,
Thanks, Ravi. I would just like to state one thing. This is, I think, the third recurring meeting that I'm attending at Turning Point Toastmasters Club. And since it's a back-to-back meeting that I'm attending, that speaks words for itself. That even though it's online, I am totally loving it because of the fact that the vibe that it creates in terms of bringing in good quality meetings, even after the fact that it's all virtual, with the era of now moving back to the physical having meetings, it still creates that aura. So I can say that Turning Point Toastmasters, even though being a fully virtual meeting setup, it still has that vibrancy, that ambience to create a kind of sense of belongingness. And that's what brings external Toastmasters and guests to its meeting. I really love participating in your club meetings, and even in the future, as and when it's required, I certainly would participate. Thank you for once again for having me.
thank you, Abhijit. So, really enjoyed the means the motivation you have given right now. We will make sure that we will have this quality of the meeting in future also. So, thanks a lot, and let's start with the let's announce the result and start with the best speech, prepared speech, and yeah, though. Okay, so any guesses? Aina, Yesh, Utkarsh, who won? Okay, no one guesses, so I will share the result. It's Utkarsh Sharma. Well done. But Aina, you are just one vote short, so keep it up. Speech evaluation, best speech evaluation. It goes to Abhijit Roy.
Thank you.
Thank you, Abhijit. Best table topic speaker. Oh, we have a tie here, and tie between TM Rupinder and guest Shilpa. Well done, guest Shilpa. Hoping to have you again in this meeting, and you will win next time. I'm ensuring that if you keep doing this like this. Best auxiliary role play. There is only one winner in this, and she is grammarian Mega Bansal. Well done, Mega. Last but not the least, best role player and the best our the best and best general evaluator TM Priyanka Mishra. Well done, Priyanka. So with that, I will close the meeting. We are already above the time, and I will switch off the live YouTube.